Hey, what's up? This is George Shamoun. In this presentation, I'm going to be answering questions and sharing uh, my skills and basic knowledge about coding a web page or editing a web page. So basically, it's about web design and web development. So if you have any questions, submit it in a comment and share your opinion about web design, web development, coding a page, web page, and the website. And if you have any questions related to this topic, submit them in a comment, and I will do my best to answer you. And make sure you don't submit any comments not related to the video in this topics, because I will have to remove it. On this channel, I don't talk about politics, religion, or other topics that I don't cover on my channel. So basically, it's about software technology and mostly web page coding, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, making websites, and other software I talk about there on my channel. So I'm not going to be able to list every one of them, but you can check my channel. So again, this is George Shamon. I'm coming to you live on this Saturday, November, I think it's 16th, 2024. If you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much. And if you're tuning in the future on the replay, also, I want to thank you. You can submit your question now or in the future, and I will be able, I will try my best to answer. You know, I'm not going to guarantee that I can answer every question. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be talking about resources and tools, basically software and software as a service, uh, online or on your local computer, and what do you need to start learning how to code a web page. So this is the element you will need. Obviously, you will need a computer. uh, you can do coding. There are services online on the internet, but I prefer to do it on your own computer. And the first thing, you need a computer. It can be a laptop or a desktop. You'll need a code editor, and the one my favorite is Visual Studio Code. It can run on Windows, on Linux, on Mac computers, and you can use a live server extension on uh, on your own computer. Visual Studio Code has a live extension where you can show your editing, how a web page will look like without having a web hosting online on the internet. And also you can also use a web hosting. You can upload the web page on the internet to see how it looks like on the internet if you want to show it to somebody. But you can do it on your own computer, and I will show you what I use on my own computer here. If you're tuning in on this live stream, say hi in a chat box. Welcome, Luca, Chris Garner, Alice Flavor. Thank you for joining. And guys, make sure, if you haven't subscribed already to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you like this content, the one I'm making and what you see on my channel about software as a service, and especially coding, because I'm learning coding myself. I've been doing that for the last couple of years, and I nailed down the basics of making a website, what tools you use, what software you use, and what services online you use. So if you have any question, submit them in a comment and let me know. If you have a website or you're interested in learning how to make a website or a web page, if you have questions about resources, what do you need online or on your computer, I can discuss that, and I can show you what I use myself on my computer right now. So uh, basically, you have to use a code editor if you want to start learning how to code. And my favorite one is Visual Studio Code. I can show you now how it looks like. So basically, I'm using a Linux computer, Linux Ubuntu 22.04. But you don't have to have Linux. You can use Mac or Windows. You know, every Visual Studio Code will work on every one of them. So let me show you here. what I use. Let me see. I can show you what I'm using, and then if you have any question, you can submit it in a comment. Let me see. Okay. Guys, make sure you let me know if you can hear me and you can see me well or not. If you have any problem with the audio or you cannot see me, let me know so I can do any adjustment or any, fixing the issues. So basically, if you look here, this is my desktop here, and I have a laptop here, and it's connected to two monitors. It's good to have two monitors and big ones, and this desktop here, this one here, it's running Ubuntu server. I'm not running it now because I run Ubuntu on a laptop too, the desktop version. So this is Visual Studio Code. This is how it looks like. Let me show you. You see this triangle here, this blue triangle. So this is Visual Studio Code. It's installed. So if I start it, I'm gonna click on it now, and this is how it looks like. In the beginning, it might look complicated, but it's not that bad. It's not that difficult once you get used to it. And I should have more videos and tutorials about Visual Studio Code. So but that's what it is. You can type your codes and see how it looks like online, even if you don't have a website. But in my case, I have a website. I can show you now what I'm using. So basically, you need the main thing, you have to have a code editor. Visual Studio Code is one of the best, and everybody recommends it. Now, if you want to upload your web page or code on the internet, so you want other people to see it, you need a web hosting that connects your computer on the internet. And my favorite one, I mean, not my favorite, the one I'm currently using and I'm very happy with it, is Hostinger. I'm sure you've heard of it, and there are so many uh, web hosting companies, and there are so many ways online to build a website. you know you have sometimes you can join Squarespace, Weebly, Wix, and Shopify. Those guys have a platform where you can build a website easily. They have templates built in their system. You don't have to worry about the back end. But if you want customization, it's a good idea to get a self-hosted web hosting like Hostinger and other ones like iPage, Emotion Hosting, Bluehost. Those guys have basically, you can use WordPress. You can install WordPress. You can use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript templates. You can do a lot of customization. So let me show you. This is my web hosting. It's Hostinger here, and this is the dashboard. So basically, if you go to the main, and it's not that difficult. Anybody can learn how to use a web hosting control panel. So their control panel, or H panel, they call them. So basically, this is when I log in to my web hosting. Let me show you. So this is my web hosting. Let me see the overview, the main menu, home. Okay, so once I log in, this is how it looks like. Let me flip the screen so you'll see it. Okay, this is how it looks like. This is my web hosting control panel, and if you look at it, it's very simple. You look on the left pane here, you have the home, you have websites, you have domains, you have emails, VPS, billing, marketplace. So at home, once you log in, you're gonna get this. It's gonna show you what do you have. You got the premium web hosting package, uh, domains, what domains I have working, and the emails. You can add emails with your domain name. And if you want to go to the web hosting, if you want to make editing to your website, you click on websites here, and you can go down here and to see what I'm working on. Those, they're not live on the internet yet. This one is live. this web this website, this is my website here, georgekcwebservices.com. So if I click on it now, you can see it on the internet. So if I click here, click. So this is my website here. You can see it live on the internet. Now, if you it doesn't matter where you are right now. If you have an internet access, which you do have it because you're on YouTube now, so you can go to georgekcwebservices.com, this URL, and you can access this website because it's on the internet now. It's live on the internet. So again, and I built it using a website builder without any coding. It was easy, anybody can do it. So let me go back to the website, and you can add websites. You can, and let me show you how it looks like the back end. So this is, let's say I want to make changes to my website. So what I do, I click on edit website here. Once I edit a website, if you click on edit a website, I'm gonna be taken to this. This is the back end of my website where you can do editing. And the way you do editing, if you look on the left side here, it's I'm using the website builder that Hostinger provides. This is the website builder here. And then if you hover over those options here, it says site setup checklist. They'll help you, to make sure you completed the steps for the website. If I click on it, it says 7 of 7. So basically, I completed all the steps. It says here, first, edit head text, edit. They give you so many steps here, and you click on this and you upload whatever you want to do here. Okay, so it says, well done, your website is ready. Start inviting visitor. Okay, let's get out of this here. And then you go down, it says element here, if you want to add element to the web page. But before you add element, you have to add a web page. So this one here, if you click, let me click on this. I'll come back to this one later on. So pages and navigation. If you click on this one, you can get these options. This is the page navigation, and all the way down, you add pages, navigations, and you have the settings here. This gear wheel. You click on it, it will give you the setting and the options to what you want to do on a web page. And then you have the website style, like the color, the button, the font, animation. I haven't messed with those a lot. And then you have what they call AI, and this is the AI is the trend of nowadays. Everybody is talking about AI, and the AI has the AI image generator, AI writer, AI page connect generator, section, blog, etc. Heat map. I like this one. I can show you the heat map in a minute if you're interested. So I think those are limited. You have certain credit. You cannot use an unlimited. So then you go down here. It says a blog. If you want to add a blog. So basically, it's not only WordPress. You can add a blog to non-WordPress websites, and then you have the online store if you're selling something. I haven't messed with this because I have another e-commerce platform I use. And then you have here more setting, and the more setting, it will show you the analytics, the appointments, general setting, integration. This is used if you want to integrate other software or services with your website. And this is the analytics here: SEO setting, media library, multi-language. I haven't used all of those, but I just want to show you what are the options here. And then you can export content to WordPress, manage backup, you have backup, etc. So this is the back end of the website, and these are elements you can add to a web page. If I click on element here, plus add element, it will show you what you can add to a web page. You can add text, buttons here. You can add a bag, add to bag. I guess that's for the shopping cart. This is image, gallery, video, Instagram feed, map, shape. contact form. I use this one, subscribe icon, embed code is very important. If somebody want to add code to the web page, using the website builder, you can do that, product search, etc. Let me get out of this. So basically this is how the website looks like, the back end. If you have any questions, let me know about the back end of my website. So when you hover over each element here, each square, if you see, it will show you like add section. uh, Here you have the edit section. So it's so easy. This is one of the easiest way to make a website using a website builder. They call them the drag and the drop websites. You're not using coding, but you can add coding where it says embed code. I already added some of the codes on certain web pages, because while learning HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript, you have to type coding on your computer. Then you want to try to see how it looks like on your website. So I uploaded some of the element and it worked. All what you do is embed code, and then you add the code you have, and it will show you. So, but you don't need to have a web hosting or a website on the internet. You can use Visual Studio Code. It's already have the live server extension. The live server extension, it will show you how a web page looks like as if it were on the internet without getting the web hosting. So that's what it is. So basically, guys, if you have any questions about what I'm discussing, making a web page, website, web hosting, let me know. Drop it in a comment box, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'll be making more videos like these, more live presentation, and I will be helping you answer questions that I have knowledge about and skills. And if I don't have the knowledge and the skills, I don't have the answer, I will direct you to the right resources. So let me know. On this channel, I talk about web page coding. I talk about making SVG files using Inkscape. I talk about Linux, making using Linux commands. Linux is one of the most important skills online. You can administer a server. You can use the command line for quick uh, access to the system. And Linux is great for if you're learning software development and website development, web development. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and make sure you subscribe. I need your help to grow this channel, and the more I grow it, the more I get motivated, and the more I make videos, the more I help people. Because if you subscribe, it means you're interested in these topics, and then I will be making more. I will be propelled to make more videos and tutorials, and enforce my knowledge and help you and answer questions you may have. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you already subscribed, I want to thank you so much. If not, make sure you do, if you're interested in this kind of topics. So and now I'm ready for your questions. So basically, I went over the basics of a website, how a website looks like, the back end, uh, the code editor, Visual Studio Code, and I went over a computer, what that you need a computer to run, and it can be a Linux, Mac, or Windows. So let me know if you have any question. My favorite uh, operating system is Linux, because it's for free. Anybody can run it on any kind of computer, whether you have any kind of hardware. So questions, comments, topics, opinions. If you have any difficulties in learning how to code a page, how to use those softwares, let me know, and I will try to answer you. I will try to help you, because I will have more videos coming up, more live events like these, and I am planning to make live classes, online classes. If you're interested in online classes live like this one, let me know. They can be paid. What I do on YouTube obviously is for free, but I'll be making more class. It's gonna be paid, and it will be tailored to specific topics and subjects, and I'll be answering your question live like now, So make sure you subscribe. Yeah. So anybody have any questions, any comments, any uh, opinions about learning how to code, making web pages, making websites, and yeah, let me know. So let me go over my channel. I can show you what topics I cover on my channel, and I'm willing to cover more topics if people are interested in it. It depends what you're interested in. So let me just see here. Double. So this is my YouTube channel, right here, and I'm gonna show you what topics I cover. Uh, your channel. Okay. So I talk about Linux commands. If you're interested in learning Linux, I have a lot of tutorials about Linux commands. Let me show you. These videos are about the Linux commands for beginners, the basics. I have a course too online if you're interested, but these are for free on my YouTube channel. You can watch them for free. Then I have a series about the website making series. Some of these are shorts, some of these I talk about the basics of domain name, WordPress, but those are tutorials, general tutorials. If you have any specific question, you can ask me now. Those are about JavaScript, and I'll be making more. That's only 2 videos about JavaScript, and I have more topics. Let me see what I cover. Your videos. So I cover also making SVG files, playlist. Let me see. Okay, live. Yeah, I talk about. Let me see this here. About making SVG files. I talk about CSS animation here. Website building platform. About the platform, if you're interested. IP address commands. That's for Linux. And DIY a website, and these are topics too about, you know, let me see more. And these here about website templates, adding code to website builder, I went over this now. And web hosting, shared or private, what kind of web hosting should you receive, should you get, should you join? And let me see if there's more. And here I talk about OpenShot, OBS, but I haven't been making a lot of videos. There is no request. If you have any questions, I can ask you. Websites here, HTML. Again, I talk about making SVG files. So using Inkscape, this is very important. If you learn how to use Inkscape, you can make SVG files. And Inkscape is for free for Mac, Linux, and it's right here. I can show you. I can pull it right now. This is Inkscape. If you see it here, this sign, this symbol is for Inkscape. So if I click on it, I should be making more videos, I think, about Inkscape. So this is Inkscape, guys. This is you can make a lot of drawings. The sky is the limit with Inkscape. You can make drawings, and then you can they are SVGs initially, and then you can transfer them to PNG or JPEG. I use those for my YouTube channel thumbnails. So yeah. Inkscape is very important. It's for free, and you can make SVG files. This is what I use to make my YouTube thumbnails. I'm not a web design. I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not good when it comes to design, but I do the basics. it's good to learn the basics, even though if you're not a web developer or designer or graphic designer, so uh, yeah. And also there's GIMP. You can use GIMP. GIMP is a raster imaging editor. You can it's the free version, not version, it's the counter part of what do you call it, Photoshop. You can make you can use raster imaging, so any questions? Let me see who's on this live stream. Let me know. Say hi in a comment. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Do you have any questions? Let me know. Drop your comments in a comment box if you have any questions. And make sure again you subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Yep, yep. Anyone else? It's uh, it's good to learn new skills, and whether you're in the technology field or in other field, uh, expanding your knowledge, upgrading and adding skills to your existing background is great. Hey, Adarsh, I hope I'm pronouncing the right the name is, not butchering them. I do apologize because you come from different places, different pronunciation. I hope I'm doing okay on this. Yes, how can I help you? If somebody have a question, please let me know. Okay, so a question. According to you, which is the best coding language? Okay, it depends what you want to do. For web development, obviously HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. I started with those, and those are the beginning. Before any libraries, before any framework, you have to learn the basics, those three in the beginning. So it depends at what level you are in the technology. If you are a front end developer, you want to get to the back end. If you are a back end, you should know both. It depends what you're looking for and what kind of job you're doing and what are you trying to achieve. If you want to build websites, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you have to know those. Now, you don't have to be an expert, because you can build a website with website builders like the one I showed you now. You can use templates, you can use themes, but you have to know the basics of what's a domain name, what's a website, what's a code editor. How to upload an image, how to change a text. You have to know these, how to install WordPress. Now, if you are into the scientific data science, AI, and stuff, obviously Python is it, because it's got so many scientific libraries. Uh, for scripting language, for web development back end, you can use PHP is great, and I don't know it yet, but that's what I hear. And this is my next step. I'm going to be learning PHP after I become comfortable with the JavaScript, the basics one. I'm not going to jump to libraries and the framework. I just want to get the nail the basics, then I'm going to jump to the back end. Right now I dab a little bit with the Python. Python is great. Why are you why are you live? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean where am I living? I'm coming to you live now from the US state of South Dakota in the Midwest of the US. Who else? Questions? Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I need your help to grow it. And in return, I'll be more motivated to make more videos like these. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already. If you're interested in this kind of topics, I'll be making more live videos, I'll be making more classes. I'll be making both free here and maybe paid the classes in the near future. But I'm thinking, I'm planning what topics I want to cover. It depends what people are requesting, and the best ideas come from you, the audience. This is why I keep asking you to add your comments. And YouTube live. Yes, I am on YouTube live. Yes, I am live on YouTube now. And questions, comments. So again, we're talking about my channel, what I cover, what software I use, what I'm learning, and if you have any questions, let me know. Anyone else? Adarsh, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, Chris Garner, make sure you subscribe. Alice Favor, I don't know if they're still here or they left. Lusa. Guys, make sure you subscribe if you have not already to the channel because I need your help to grow the channel. Anyone have questions? Any Yeah, so you can learn how to code on your computer. You don't even have to buy any web hosting or you don't have a website on the internet. You can do a lot with with the code editor. Anyone else questions, comment? Let me know if you're interested in specific topics. Let me know. Again, my name is George Shamon. I'm coming to you live from the U.S. state of South Dakota. It's in the Midwest, and we're talking about the tools, resources, software, and software as a service that you need uh, to start learning how to code or to edit a web page or start coding a web page. And I want you to know that coding from scratch is it takes time, it takes a lot of knowledge. So if you want to make a web page or a website, it's a good idea to use themes and templates and website builders. You don't want to start from scratch unless somebody, if you're building a website for someone and there's a lot of customization and it's costing a lot of money, they're paying you thousands of dollars, then you spend the time to use custom code from scratch. But coding from scratch is not the best idea unless you have a reason for it. Because nowadays there are so many resources, website builders, template themes you can use. You have platform that already have themes and websites ready, and you don't even have to know how to code. You can build a website without even writing one line of code. And there are a lot of resources like these. The website builder I'm using now with Hostinger, you have Squarespace, you have Weebly, you have Shopify. All of those guys, you don't have to know how to code unless you want to do customization. Then you have to learn how to code, or you can hire a web developer to help you with the code. But as long as you don't need any specific customization and you can use what's existing, there are a lot of resources. So and web design and web development are two separate subjects and topics and skills, but they have common areas. Sometimes uh, a web designer can learn HTML, CSS, and some JavaScript if they want, but they focus on the design of a web page, how it looks like, the color, the fonts, the how where to place items on a web page. But a web developer will take the web design or the design of a web page and use the code to uh, to implement it on a website. So you look at the design of a web page, how it's designed, and then you convert it to code on your website so you can move the assets. You use assets like images and videos and links and codes to build the website or the web page. That's what it is. Anybody have a question? If you have any question, let me know. Submit it in a comment. And make sure, again, if you like this type of content and the way I present and the information I'm helping you with, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in the topics I'm discussing, and check my channel to see what topics I cover. So anyone have a question? Let me put this on a tripod because I'm getting tired holding it with my hand, you know. So let me just put it on this, and I can use my both of my hands. So just fix this here. Yeah. So you don't need a lot of resources to learn a skill, because all what you need a computer and a software, you know, and you need the time to put some effort in what you're learning, you know. So put this here. Gotta use my new tripod. I haven't used it yet. It's still in a box. This one is small, but it does the job, I guess. Yeah, that's it. This one here. Yeah. Okay. That's this. Okay. So this way, I don't have to hold it. You know, I can talk with questions, comments. Anyone, let me know if you have any questions. We're talking about. So basically, yeah, you gotta start with HTML, CSS, HTML5, CSS3, and a code editor like Visual Studio Code. And that's all what you need in the beginning. You know, you don't even need a web hosting account, a website. You don't even need a domain name unless you're building a website and you know. Let me see if there's any questions. Yeah, anyone else? Questions, comments? Let me know, guys, if you have any question. I can answer you live on this live stream right now. And if you will be on a future replay, I can answer you too. But right now, if you're on this live stream, it's the fastest way to answer you. You live. Good. Hey. All right. Who else? Questions, comments? Do you guys have a website? Anybody have a website, or you know, you want me to check it? I can look at it. Are you interested in making a website or starting a website? You know, let me know if you have any question about the resources you need, the back end, what the platform to use. It depends what you want to do. You know, there are so many reasons why people have a website. You might have a message you want to share with people. You know, you might want to sell an item, physical or digital. You might want to offer a service. There are so many ways, so many reasons why people establish a website. You know, so Carnival Gamers, welcome to the live stream. Question, but artificial intelligence will make us invaluable. But artificial intelligence will make us I don't think so. You know, use artificial intelligence to help you enhance your job and help you with your job. You know, obviously certain functions, they can be replaced with AI. I'm with you. You know, I can tell you, like, if you want an answer for a question, yeah, you can use AI like ChatGPT. It will give you a lot of questions. But if you need help, let's say you're stuck with something, nobody can replace the human element. You know, if you need coaching, you will need somebody who talks to you, a human element. You know, so you cannot avoid the human element, but it will not replace a human being, but it will replace some of the jobs we do, like the basics. The not the basics, like if a job depends on data and algorithms, it will do it definitely. Yeah, it will replace us, but it does not replace a human being with everything we do. The human element, it's still valuable, and you can use the AI to your advantage. You can enhance your job. You can expedite your process of what you do using AI. I have not. gotten into it yet, but I know everybody is talking about AI, and every industry they're trying to incorporate AI in their businesses, which makes sense. But I don't think it makes us invaluable. You still need a human being. There's still, if you do something basic, yeah, your job will be replaced with AI. Yes, it's like if you're answering something very basic, it's gonna be done. You're not gonna be able. But I tried AI when it comes to making a website with my hostinger web hosting company. My account, they already have an AI that build a website for you, and I tried it. You enter certain information and you let AI create the website for you. It did create a website, but not the way I wanted. It was so simple to the point it didn't make a lot of sense to me. It looked like very old. I made it myself. I built a website myself, like drag and drop, and it looks like very close to AI or better. But if you want uh, a customizable website, AI cannot do it for you yet. In the future, I don't know, but you cannot say we're replaced, will be invaluable now. I mean, if in 20 years, 30 years, maybe yes, you're right, but I'm not gonna worry about what's gonna happen in 20 and 30 years. I'll worry about now and within the next couple of years. I'm not gonna worry about in the future after 50 years what's gonna happen. I may not be, we may not be here. So yeah. I hope I answered your question, Carnival Garmes. Anyone else? Questions, comments? Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I need your help to grow it. And every single one of you is important and count a lot. So make sure you subscribe and submit your questions, and get on. You're welcome. Sure. Yeah, you're welcome. Get on my website, georgekcwebservices.com, and send me. There's a contact form. If you have any questions, you don't want to add it here, you want it to be private, you can email me directly from the website. There's a contact form when you go to georgekcwebservices.com, and it's on my website, on my channel somewhere, the link. You can go to the website and go to the contact me, and you can fill out a contact form, and I get the message to my private email, and I will answer you, in case you don't want to add it here in a public place. So anyone else have a question? Carnival, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I need your help to grow the channel. And every single one of you count and make a huge difference in my channel. And this way I'll be more, because the more subscribers I get, the more motivated I will be, and the more help I provide you, like this and more, on my website. So anyone else? Questions, comments, topics you wanted to discuss, as long as I have the knowledge and the skills. I wonder where you guys tuning in from. I'm not sure if everybody is in the US or overseas, or what place. You let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm very interested to know. And I am at the desk here and looking at my computers. If you have any question, let me know. So yeah. So yeah, you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of resources to learn a skills, especially if it's software related, and software as a service. There are so many resources, and there are so many free resources. Not only resources, there are so many free resources that you can use. Like Visual Studio Code is a code editor, and you can get a course online, or you can get a book. If you can get a book, you can learn on your own. I mean, it takes time, but you can start learning on your own if you want, with low budget. I can show you an example. I got this book here. Do you see it? This is a Python. I don't know if you can see it this way. Python in easy steps. uh, I've been looking at it. It's nice, I like it, but now I'm learning JavaScript. I'm gonna buy another book. So these books are they might be available on, I don't know if Amazon. They're very cheap. This one is $15 US dollars. This book here, if you want to learn Python, it will help you get started. We and you have the even you can use Python on with Visual Studio Code, the code editor I just talked about. You can use Python with it, and you get a book. Now you can also get online, get a course. There are a lot of cheap courses. You don't even have to pay a lot of money, unless you need specific help, like in-person help. So, yeah, anyone else have a question? But the best way to learn a skill is to practice. Obviously, you can get the resources, you can get the book, but you want to spend time and the practice. If you don't spend time and and the practice, you're not gonna be able to learn it. So and there are a lot of good resources online, and people even on YouTube. You have a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of resources, but it takes time. You have to spend a lot of time uh, gathering the bits and pieces, and you may not be able to get a result immediately, or I mean not immediately, but from one video, or you have to go around and spend a lot of time. This is why taking looking in a book and taking an online course can help you a lot. So, anyone else, questions, comments? Uh-huh. Anyone else have a questions and about what we're talking about? We're talking about uh, learning how to code, or what resources you need for to code a web page, what coding languages. So we're talking about those. So if you're interested in those topics, let me know. I can answer you right now on this live stream, and even if you're in the on the future replay, I will help you too. So uh, anyone else, questions, comments? Anyone else? All right, excellent. Live now. Yeah, so anyone uses a website or any specific uh, specific platform like Shopify, Squarespace, Weebly. Let me know if you use those. I'm interested to learn. I mean, this is a two-way conversation. It's not that I'm teaching you. That's it. I'm sharing my knowledge, what I'm learning. You can also share your knowledge, because I'm sure skills that I don't know myself. So we can share. It goes both ways. So it's a two-way conversation. So let me know what's going on. Let me know what you're interested to learn about. And anybody use the back end of a server, like scripting language? Do you use Python? Do you use PHP? Do you use JavaScript, Node.js for the back end. So let me know. Yeah, if you're on this live, let me know if you have any questions. So anyone else? Questions, comments? Yeah, so again, we're talking about how to learn, how to start with coding a web page, what you need, what resources, what software, whether on your computer or online services. In the beginning, all what you need is your own computer at home. You need a code editor, which is for free. It's my favorite is Visual Studio Code, and you need to put time and effort. You can have a book. You can buy a book for beginners, but I recommend taking courses because courses online makes it simplified and organized, in steps that you can follow. And you can watch a lot of YouTube videos, but YouTube, it's going to take you a long time to learn a skill because you have to look for the information in bits and pieces. So this is why it's good to take a course, and you can use different resources. Use YouTube, use a course online, use a book. So nothing wrong with different resources. And if one course you found not interesting or you're not learning, jump to another course creator and use them. As long as you're not paying a lot of money in the beginning. So there's a lot of free resources and low cost resources too. You know, but things go up if you need personal help, somebody like one-on-one coaching or online class. These can go up a bit, but for pre-recorded online courses, you can use a lot of them. They're very cheap. You can jump on there's a lot of platform. I cannot record the platform uh, that are online, but there are a lot of them. So questions, comments. Anyone else have a question and about learning how to code, how to get started? You know, so yeah, I'm here to help you today with answer question about using Visual Studio Code to code edit. What do you need for code editing? How it looks like? So you can ask me question. I'm sitting in front of my computer now, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions so I can answer you. And also, if you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for joining. I value your time and attention. And if you will be on a future replay, also, I want to thank you so much. Also, you can submit your questions in the future, and I will help you. Try my best to answer questions that I have skills related to it. So let me add my website in case somebody want to look at my website. It's a simple one, but maybe people interested to learn. Let's see. This is my website. Check it out. That I built using a website builder in a self-hosted web hosting account. Web hosting account. Check it out here. So this, I'm gonna add my website. So it's right here, and I'm kind of redesign it because I don't like its design, you know. But yeah. So if you click on this link here, it will take you to the website right away, you know. So, but this is going into a redesign at one point. I'm gonna redesign it, you know. So see. Yeah. So, guys, let me know what topic are you interested to learn about. You know, let me just add this here. Oh, create a poll. Okay, let's see. Create a poll. Uh, ask a questions. Add options. No. Uh, what topic you want to learn about? You want to learn about options here. HTML5, CSS3, another option. Web, okay, Visual Studio Code Editor. Alright. I don't know if this works, but yeah, okay. So what topics? Okay, it's on a top. So guys, make sure you vote on the topics. You know, actually, it says yes. What topics you want to learn about? Yeah, I don't even know how to make a poll. I have to learn how to do that. You know. So, what topics you want to learn about? So if you click on it, oh, it doesn't make sense. Delete the poll. Okay, let me create another one. Let's see. How to create a poll. Open. Okay. Yeah. What topics you want to learn about? Pool completed zero. Okay, create a poll. So, what topics you want to learn about? It's a question here, and then add options. Okay, HTML, CSS 3. Add option. Add option. Website builder, 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 and website builder. Start the poll. I don't know why it keeps saying yes or no. I'm not sure. Yes, no. Yeah, I have to figure out. Okay, let's remove it then. And poll. Yeah, I don't know how to make a poll. I have to see how to. All right. So chat views. I guess nobody have a question. Yes. Anyone else? Guys, submit your question because I'll be waiting for your questions to answer you. And if there's no questions, I may have to wrap it up, if there's no questions coming in. Anyone else? Edit video. Guys, make sure you add a question or you submit your questions and I will try to answer you. Save. Yeah, it doesn't, you don't need a lot of software to learn how to code, or get started with editing HTML, CSS. Okay. Yeah, check out my website if you want. It's right here, georgekcwebservices.com. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about coding a web page, about Visual Studio Code, and what programs you need, and it's not that difficult to make a simple web page or make a website. You can use website themes, website editor. You can use, a lot. So it's yeah. Let me know if you have a website or you want to make change to it, you want to redesign it, or you want a new website to be established. Let me know. And oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Alright. Anyone else have a question about making a website builder? Let me know. So this here. Yeah, let me charge it. Yeah. Hey guys, ask questions. Don't hesitate because I wanna help you. All right. While waiting, I figured I'll shave, but I can still answer your questions. You have any questions, comments? Let me know. Uh, we're talking about making a web page or a website and what tools you need. So for sure, you need a code editor if you want to use code from scratch, but I don't recommend it unless you're learning how to code. And the way you start with HTML5, CSS3, and some JavaScript, as long as there are the basics. You don't want to go to libraries and the frameworks in the beginning, later on maybe, but in the beginning, it's good to learn HTML5, CSS3, and using Visual Studio Code. If you have any questions, let me know and I will answer you right now on this live stream. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn about those topics and you need my help, I can help you with the basics. If you're starting new, I can help you with the basics. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. I need your help in growing this channel, and in return I will help you, and I will answer your questions as long as I have the knowledge. So yeah, I tried to make a poll, but it didn't work out. I didn't know how to make it, but maybe. So let me add I can't add comments. Yeah, maybe later on. So can you see? Nowadays it's not that difficult to make a website, if even if you're not a coder or you're not a web developer. you know you can still use website builders. They're easy to use. It's not I guess nobody have questions. So yeah, so yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Let me get this while I'm shaving. Can still talk. Yeah, so yeah, Visual Studio Code is a good code editor. Visual Studio Code. It's a great editor, and it's for free. You can use it for Mac, Linux, uh, and Windows too. So so let me know if you have any questions. While I'm waiting here, because we've been going over an hour. Let's see it. 1 hour and 15 minutes. So anyone else have a question or a comment about topics, or if you want to share your opinion about website making, web page. So questions, comments. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in this kind of topics, you know, if you're interested in this kind of topics, yeah, submit your questions. Anyone else questions, comments, topics you want to share that you're interested in? Because this is a two-way conversation, you know. So anyone else questions, comments before I before we wrap up this session? Because we've been going over an hour and I don't see any questions coming in. Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else have a question about making a website? What resources you need? Okay, I'll wait 10 more minutes. If in 10 more minutes no questions coming in, I guess I should wrap up the session, you know, this video. Because Anyone else? Questions, comments? Let me know. I'm here to help you. We're talking about making a web page or a website. What code? What resources you use? Should you use codes from scratch? Should you use a website builder? You know. So we can talk. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to share your knowledge about the subject, we can talk about it. Anyone else? All right. Questions, comments. There's no more questions coming in. Let's see. All right. That's it. I'm done shaving. Anyone else? Questions, comments? I can show you on a screen if you want to see what resources I use. Let me know. So anyone else have a question about the subject we're talking about? We're talking about web page coding, what resources you need, what software, what online services. And it's very cheap if you have your own computer and you want to spend some time. It's not that difficult. There's two people watching, and if you have any questions, let me know. I guess people are tuning in and out, but now just there's two people only. So make sure you subscribe, to the channel, and let me know if you have any questions, because I'm here to help you. We're live together. I mean, open devices. Okay, to accept the invite. To join live stream. Open YouTube. Yeah. All right. So I guess I'm gonna have to wrap up this session because there's no questions coming in, and maybe I'll make another live either tonight or tomorrow, as long as I know what any topic that you need help with. I can think about a topic, but it will be great if you can help me and submit your questions in a comment box. You know, I will look at them and maybe I can make another live, but I need to know what you are interested in. With that said, I want to thank you so much, and I will see you in the next coming up video either tonight or tomorrow. And make sure you subscribe and you add your questions in a comment box so I know what you're interested in, and I will make videos about, as long as it's related to the topics on my channel. So I will wait one more minute for a questions if you have, because I have three people now. If you have any questions, I'll give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to answer your questions. If not, then I will have to wrap it up because I don't have more topics or details on this video, and I'm just waiting for your questions. So submit the question so I can answer you right now, or share your comments and your knowledge if you want, about the subject. Again, we're talking about web page coding and making a website, what language to use, what code editor. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Well, 3 more minutes. Make it 1 hour and a half even. I've been going for 1 hour and a half. So in 2, 3 minutes, it will be 1 hour and a half even. All right. All right. All right. All right. So. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Uh, Questions. If you have any question, you have 10 seconds to add your question. 10, 15 seconds before I wrap up the video, because there's no more question coming in, and I've been going for 1 hour and a half. So countdown: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining, whether you're on this live stream or you will be tuning in a on a future replay. Thank you so much. Have a great day, great evening. I'll see you next time in the next video. Hopefully, either tonight or tomorrow I'll make another video. But I need you to add some topics so I know what to talk about. All right, wrapping up. Okay, let's end the stream. End stream. End.